Hello and welcome to StarSea Tarot. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to discover and uncover everything you need to know for December, what you can expect financially and career-wise, the general overall energy and the themes for this month, and what's going to be happening in love and romance for you. In the next little bit, I'm going to flip over the camera and I'm going to show you 4 different groups. You're going to pick the group that is calling out to you the most. I will be adding amulets from StarSea Jewels for those of you that like to use amulets or crystals to pick your groups. Then take a look at the description box below and the pinned comment for the timestamps that correspond with the group that is calling out to you the most. Absolutely, yes, you can pick more than one group if that's what you're being called to do. If you want to pick up your StarSea amulets or if you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. And also make sure you go check out my main channel where I provide you with spirituality and empowerment videos. Without further ado, let me flip over the camera and we'll see you at your reading for December 2022. All right, here are the 4 piles to choose from. We've got group 1 or pile 1, group 2 or pile 2, group 3, or pile 3, group 4 or pile 4. I am going to be adding amulets on top of this, so you're going to get some crystal jewelry to help you decide if you like to use crystals to choose your piles. Remember, if you are called to more than one pile or group, that is perfectly okay. This is going to be your December 2022 reading. We're going to find out love, we're going to find out career finances, and we're going to find out general overall energy. I was also called to pull a card for you regarding a deity or a spiritual guru, master teacher or loved one to show up. So we are going to include that in today's reading, and that's not something that I normally include, and I feel like it is the energy of the teacher, which often is associated with Sagittarius, as Sagittarius rules the 9th house in astrology, which is all about learning, expanded learning, educating, traveling, wandering, and being able to absorb more content out into this world or absorb more information from this world. So without further ado, let me add the amulets for you. All right, so here are the groups with their amulets and the crystals. So group number 1 has black tourmaline, red tiger eye, and garnet. This is called Volcan. If you want a nice close-up of it, that's what it looks like. Group number 2, this is Victoria. This has rose quartz and moonstone. Group number 3 is Athena with the beautiful strawberry quartz and garnets. And group number 4 is Sol, which has citrine, rose quartz, it has sunstone, moonstone, and also, yeah, that's it, right? Sunstone, moonstone, citrine, and rose quartz. So pick the pile or piles or groups that are calling to you the most, and let's get started. Obviously, we're going to start with group number 1. We'll see you over at your reading. All right, hello, group number 1. You had picked the Volcan piece. Let's see what's going on for you. We're going to pull out... Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is December's reading, and Sagittarius season is upon us in December. And look what we got. Of course we did. We got Temperance. Honestly, I'm going to put this to the side because I really feel like this is going to be your overall energy. You may be a Sagittarius. The Sagittarius new moon happening on November 23rd may be impacting you very strongly. There's just a lot of really powerful energy here. And I noticed there's an eye up here. I don't know if you've ever noticed this before in this tarot card, but look at that. Right? This is so beautiful. This is the ebb and flow of life. This is understanding the importance of temperance, knowing when to push, knowing when to surrender, understanding that one foot must always stay grounded on the universe and the other foot must always be willing to flow with the emotions. Wow. Strength. Oh, I don't even know if we're going to have enough. I'm going to have to move this up a bit. I didn't realize. I forgot this deck was big. Okay, what is happening? Group number 1, oh my gosh, you are so powerful. I'm just going to move this up. I did not realize that we are going to maybe be a little bit tight for space. OMG. This is your career and finances. Wow, 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 wow. Are I'm sorry, I am speechless. I promise you, I have shuffled this deck and I have shuffled it and I've shuffled it and I've shuffled it. Yeah, I'm not going to take this 10 of Wands, but I do want to note that it's here with the Five of Swords. You've got the Devil, you've got the Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Sun. Okay, I'm going to see if I can, I want to make sure you can see these cards properly. So just give me a minute. Let me get one more for love and romance. Okay, group number one. What a way to start off these readings. Okay, now that I know, apologies for this, you all. I thought I was going to have more room. I forgot that these cards are pretty big and so they take up a lot of space. And I definitely want you to be able to see your cards and your reading. Okay, you all need to take a breath here, okay? Because I can hear the gasps being gusps. Like you're literally all like, oh, you're like me right now. You're in shock. You're in some serious shock here going, Charlene, is this real? Is this real life? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Look, Vulcan is all about passion. It's fiery. It's about romance. It's about believing in yourself. It's all about the solar plexus and the root chakra. That's what this piece is designed around, especially those of you wanting to attract love and abundance in your life. And I'm seeing so much of that show up for you in your reading. Yeah, we just need a minute here, okay? Because, wow. Out of the 9 cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards that are major arcana. When I tell you, group one, that your December, what a way to end the year. Let's just say that, okay? What a way to end the year. Like, yeah. I am flabbergasted, okay? I really, really am. I'm going to move Temperance out of here just because I want to be able to give you some space. I wonder if I can just put that here for now. Perfect. Okay. We're going to start off with a major overall energy here, all right, which is the second row here. The devil smack dab in the middle is telling me that you are finally learning to release the chains, the shackles, the self-limiting beliefs, the fears, the stories, the narratives, everything that has kept you really looped, limited, and stuck in your life. You have finally understood and learned how to release that. Ever unfolding rose cracked opening, it's happening for you, not to you. Yeah. You have understood that the difficulties, the challenges, the obstacles, the learning lessons, the things that you've experienced in your life are all for your highest good. The Empress showing up here, Temperance card showing up here, there's a lot of really powerful feminine energy, whether that's you embodying your own feminine energy or whether it's women in your life who are helping you out. Women, feminine energy plays a massive role here. Absolutely massive, massive role. I also want to point out the fact that the flower is really talking to the uterus and also to the opening of women. I'm trying to be very careful with the words that I use. So yeah, the flower that women have, right? Our ability to bring life into this world. And Vulcan is literally like, it's named after a volcano or a god. Who's also has a volcano named after him. It's this explosion. And I'm really feeling like December is going to be explosively amazing for you. There's a lot of abundance here to be had. I think there is going to be this little moment here as the month progresses where you may feel like, wow, my life is going so well, but you've lost some people. I can't help but feel like that. But here's the thing, love. You can't grow while continuing to hang out with the people that are not willing to grow. You can't. It's just, you got to learn to let people go. You got to learn to understand that not everyone can go the journey with you. And over on my main channel, I actually have a video about that. I'll make sure that I loop it in at the end of this reading so that you can click on it on the screen so you can watch it after, okay? Because you have to understand that not everyone's going to be able to go the journey with you. And I think that's a big lesson this month for you, is that you really realize how much you're growing, how much you're evolving, how much you are becoming this incredibly powerful magnetic individual who is so in alignment with your life, with your purpose. I know what I am here to do. And yet there's a certain sadness that you feel like, why can't other people come with me? Or why can't my friends come with me? And that's just simply because they're not meant to. So I wouldn't necessarily get so worked up about that this month, because I think that as you're releasing maybe people, places, friends, experiences, etc., that are no longer serving you for your highest good, no longer in alignment with your highest good, you are also welcoming in a lot of beautiful new energy. Your career and your finances, you all got to tell me in the comments below what you do for your career and finances, because wow, strength, justice, judgment, what? This is insane. This is like, I'm literally speechless. For those of you who used to watch my weekly readings, if this was a weekly reading for a specific sign, I would say speechless. Like, I have no words here. You're feminine and masculine energy, so balanced. You're so powerful. You're so strong. You understand. You have the courage, the resiliency, the perseverance to go through everything, to recognize, you know, the balance that you have to have in order to be able to go after the things that you want financially and career wise. And then the universe blessing you, not just with justice, but also with judgment, because you are answering the call from the universe. You have turned around and said, I am stepping into my power. I am evolving. I know that there are things about me that I need to work on, that I need to shift, that I know that in order for me to go into the limelight, to go after the things that I want, to go after what's important for me, I know and I understand that I have to evolve, and you're willing to do it. And so justice comes down and rains on you. Literally, the universe is just blessing you with the Empress, blessing you with temperance, blessing you with strength, with justice, with judgment. It's like blessing, 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 like pure blessings here. Absolute pure blessings here. You know, one of the most important things here that you will notice is that any karmic cycle that hasn't been serving you for your highest good will definitely be balanced out. Okay, there's a lot of Leo energy here. There is a lot of very fiery energy showing up in your reading. Okay, so just know that, pay attention to that. Okay, that if you're dealing with Leos, or maybe you're a Leo yourself, ooh, baby, you're going to be in the spotlight. Talk about just being seen, being known, being seen, being recognized. You know, it's like this whole like, you're also going to have a lot of patience. Sorry, that just came down really strongly. Patience is going to be really important for you moving forward, because I do feel like some people might test you. And I do feel like the universe will test you. And with this 8 on top of the strength, ebb and flow, what goes around comes around, right? What you give, you go. So just pay attention to that, especially in your career and your finances. I'm not seeing anything bad particularly, but I do see that the universe may go, they've asked for this leveling up, or she's asked, or he's asked for this leveling up. Let's give them a test. Let's see, have they actually leveled up? Have they actually expanded? Have they actually learned their lesson? And I think that's why this 5 of Swords is here, because you realize the more that you're learning your lessons, the more that people are walking away from you, because your boundaries are strong. Your self-respect is strong. You have this newfound, I don't know, dignity or self-respect or courage. Like, you've recognized your worth here. You're also going to be so freaking beautiful. Like, whether you're male or female this month, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. I don't know if your skincare routine's changing. I don't know if you're just focusing more on self-care, self-love, but you're looking so juicy, so amazing. So much wisdom is being bestowed upon you. You're planting so many seeds. I want you to know that as well. Like, that's a big thing coming through as well. Like, so many seeds being planted here for your success, for your abundance, for your stability. Wow. Huh. Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Look at that. I don't know if some of you are Hindu or some of you know people who are Hindu, or if you're really drawn to Krishna, but I would really encourage you to research more about who Krishna is and, you know, how she can be of service to you or how you can be of service to her. Because this is so much feminine divine energy. I don't know if some of you are attracting a divine feminine, and if you are, and like if you're a male or even if you're a woman attracted to other women but you want a divine feminine, I just want you to know, like, you better come correct. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. You better come correct because this woman is a woman. So you better show up as as the most powerful divine masculine ever. She will not play games with you. I will tell you that right now. And if you are a female and you're really feeling like this is like, you know, you're feeling like, yes, it's me, I'm my divine feminine power. Remember what it means to be a divine feminine, okay? Because there's a lot of crap being sold on social media now that's not necessarily true about what a divine feminine is. And so I would really encourage you to do your own research on what a divine feminine is. Over on my main channel at Charlene Lizette, I will have a video on the divine feminine soon, okay? But in the meantime, think about this: receptivity, right? Self-respect, letting yourself be served. What do I mean by that? Let them open the door for you. Let them carry your things. Let them bow down to you. Like, not force, but be so powerful that they just can't help but respect you and love you. Like, your energy is so freaking powerful. Like, anything you want this month, you will get. Like, that's how magnetic and powerful you are. And Vulcan confirms that. For some of you, you are attracting you are attracting somebody so juicy into your life. Like, a man, okay? Or like this woman is just like all woman, like, you know that song, I am woman. What does it go? Is that how it goes? Yeah. So like strength, the sun, Leo energy here, a spotlight. Oh my God, this reading is just, I'm just like all over the place here. Be devoted to yourself, okay? Let's dive into your love reading here. The Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. You've learned a lot of really big lessons in your love life. Maybe some of you have gone through some difficulty. Maybe some of you have, you know, experienced some hardships in love. Release your ex is the card that came out for the Queen of Swords. Yeah, maybe some of you have recognized that you've got to let go of this ex. How do I do this for you? I'm just going to put it at the top, okay? You've recognized your worth here as well. Yeah, absolutely. We are going to get more cards on here for this love section. The Sun, love yourself first. What did I tell you? Like, literally spend time loving yourself, okay? I'm trying to speak between the lines, but you know what I'm saying? Use new moons, use full moons, masturbation, okay? Maybe some of you got that. You might have to put the volume up a little bit there, okay? Yeah, yeah. And what did I say to you? I'm telling you, you are meeting. So excited for you. This person is just everything that you have ever desired in your life. With the retrograde card showing up, I realized I didn't talk about it earlier. I really feel like the things that have felt very stagnant, or the things that have felt like they've been pulled back, or that you haven't been able to have any forward momentum on them, not anymore, babe. Not anymore. There is so much forward momentum happening here. Oh, we got 3 here. Look at that. So I actually learned something so cool. I went through and read the book on this deck, and a lot of the cards are not necessarily the same as in a regular tarot deck. So when we look at the 9 of Pentacles, this is about receptivity. It's about balance. So yes, in traditional tarot, it's about being single and like taking care of yourself. But here it's about someone who's just like fueled with passion by somebody else. And I feel with the Nine of Pentacles, you learn that that passion that you have for a relationship, or that passion that you had for a ex-partner, you've released that and taken back that passion. You've reclaimed your power. With the Love Yourself First and the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, listen, the more that you love yourself, the more that you take care of yourself, whether you're going to the gym, whether you're eating healthy, whether you're honoring your vessel by going to therapy, massage, like whatever self-care, self-love looks like for you, okay, group one? The more that you do this, the closer that you get to this person. And the moon showing up in the Ten of Pentacles and engagement, even in your wildest dreams, you would never have imagined this person coming into your life. The fact that we have the sun and the moon, it's balance. It's the yin yang. Balance. Balance. This person is going to be very financially well off. This person could be a Cancer or a Leo, or you could be a Cancer and a Leo. But with the moon card, what I'm really seeing is honoring the divine feminine. This person will worship the ground that you walk on. This person will want to provide you with stability, with a comfortable home, with a comfortable life. They're going to want to give you absolutely everything. And even when we look at this, like this isn't like a romance 18+ reading or anything, but like even when I look at this, they're just going to open you up. They're literally going to be explosive. For those of you that want to purchase Vulcan or want to read more about Vulcan, go over to my website. I'll make sure I link it in the description box below. Yeah. Just go read on the description of Vulcan and you're going to be like, oh my God, WTF. That's the energy for this week. That's the energy. I can't say some of it on camera because, YouTube or whatever. Okay. But yeah, that's the energy for this month. It's just so powerful. At the bottom, the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups. You're going to get a message, like Queen of Wands. Somebody's got to be a Leo. Somebody's got to be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. Yeah, this person is just beyond your wildest dreams, group number one. What a way to start off the readings. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Thank you so much for watching this. And I'm so excited for this month for you. It's going to be so freaking beautiful. You have so much gorgeous energy, happiness, joy, optimism to look forward to. Finally, your hard work is paying off and you can celebrate and end the year off with this beautiful, explosive, exciting energy. I'm so happy for you. If you want to book a session with me doing cosmic coaching, if you want to work with me, if you want to pick up your amulet, if you want to join the school, StarSea Academy, take a look at the description box below, okay? All the information is there. I'm going to move on to group number 2 now. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you for being a part of our community. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 2. This is going to be your reading if you picked this beautiful piece, Victoria, here with the Moonstone and the Rose Quartz. All right, let's get your reading started for this month. So this is going to be December. We're going to talk about career, finances, general overall themes, love and romance, and so much more. We're going to get some oracle cards in here. Lots of really juicy energy to uncover and review and see. Okay. Ooh, career and finance is starting off very strong here. Oh my Lord. Wow, you're going to be feeling very victorious. Laughing because you got Victoria. Very victorious here in your career and your finances. Yeah, listen, lots of Capricornian energy here. Now, Capricorn will be at the end of December into January. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. I'm feeling this energy here. Whether you have strong Capricorn or Earth placements is one thing, but what I'm really feeling here so far in the career and the finances is this renewed energy, this very powerful energy here when it comes to your career and your finances. You've figured it out. Look at that. You even have strength here. Yeah, like you're so resilient. You're so powerful this month, especially when it comes to being courageous, taking the lead, and really showing up in this very prideful but not in a bad way. Like it's pride, like almost feels like with dignity. Like you're willing to put in the hard work. You got the Eight of Pentacles here. Like you're willing to work hard, you're willing to hustle, you're willing to do what needs to get done. You're not afraid of getting your hands dirty. And that is actually what is creating so much success for you in your career this month. It's like, we have people who talk a big game when it comes to their career and their finances, but they're not willing to like roll up their sleeves and burn the midnight oil. And you are burning the midnight oil. And that burning of the midnight oil is actually what's causing so much success for you this month financially. I'm not saying not to take a break or to rest. I just feel like you will have time to do that, but you're just going to be so focused on the abundance, on the success. And it comes from this place of like emotional maturity. Victoria is designed after the Roman goddess of victory. And sailors, people going to war, anybody who had to go out and venture off and, do the work and fight for what they wanted and put in the elbow grease, they would go to her and pray to her for victory or for success. And the energy around Victoria is all about listening to your higher self, listening to source energy, to source consciousness, and understanding that you know the path forward, you understand the next steps to take, and you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to do the work in order to see the success that you desire. And when you do that, you come out victorious, especially because you're doing this from a place of love, from a place of proper emotions. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. So let's talk about that very Venetian energy. You may have a second house Venus, eighth house Venus, but very Virgo. Wow, wow. Okay, Virgo here, Taurus, Libra. Okay. And even if you look here like this, I know this is your romance section, but you have so many new beginnings here. You even have it here and you have it here, right? Like just lots of new beginnings, lots of new doors opening up for you. I did this for group one, so I'm going to do this for you as well. I put their card actually flew out, but I'm going to put yours right here. I just want Jupiter. I'm not going to take it, but I am going to shuffle and see if more come out. Look, at the end of the day, when it comes into your career and finances, whatever you are doing that you're going to be very successful in this month will actually prepare you for 2023 and beyond. You are creating the foundations, the roots. You're not afraid to do what needs to get done in order to create the financial success for yourself. It's almost like this genius energy that I'm getting. Now, when it comes to the general overall energy this month, the Page of Cups is all about receiving messages from a place of love or delivering messages. There's a lot of optimism. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of messages or downloads that you're going to be receiving here. I do feel like some of them are going to be pertaining to your job, to your career. I also feel like you may be getting some sort of love offers here. I do feel like there are people who are looking at you wondering if you'll accept them as a romantic partner, honestly, if they're good enough for you. So we've got the 11th house here, Aquarius and Uranus energy. Aquarius and Uranus energy is the rebel with a cause. Now, one of the fascinating things about Uranus energy is that it can sometimes get a bad rep because it's chaotic, right? It's chaos. Sometimes we need that chaos, though, to be able to shift and transform and evolve. And I think that's a lesson you're learning this month. Like, it's okay for things to feel like they are evolving, even though you may not know all the paths that you need to, or the right steps that you need to take forward. Sorry. The house of friendships and social activities, groups, teams. I really just feel like, I have to say this to you, especially now that I'm seeing this here. I wasn't going to mention it. I don't know what your opinions are on Elon Musk, whether you like him, whether you don't, but you know, when we look at Elon's astrology and we don't, you know, look at him as a person, whatever, we just look at his astrology, he has this very strong purpose. He has a North Node Aries, and he has this very strong purpose of supporting the collective. I think actually his North Node is even in his 11th house. And when I saw that Devil card, Elon really popped up in my head in the sense that, like, you know, he's taking over Twitter right now, and a lot of people aren't necessarily happy with the changes that he's making, but they're necessary changes that need to happen. It's disruptive, it's chaotic, and it needs to happen in order for him to be able to set Twitter up to what he wants it to be, right? And he has haters along the way, but he doesn't care because he's so focused on what he needs to create that stability, that long-term goal that he has. And that's what I'm getting here with this Devil in the 11th house. Like, you understand that it's okay to be a little bit rebellious. Maybe you work in the tech industry, maybe you're innovative, maybe you're thinking about, you know, really changing things up in the world, and you're really ready to disrupt the status quo in order to create great change. I wouldn't even be surprised if you're a Pluto and Scorpio, babe. I don't remember the date off the top of my head, but Google the years people were born in for Pluto and Scorpio, because they were literally put here on Earth to create great change. I'm a Pluto and Scorpio, so I wouldn't be surprised if you are one too, okay? Yeah. Love this, the play here. I think that's what the Page of Cups. I think it's really important for you to play, for you to have fun this month, for you to get out there, because you are going to be so focused on your work. Maybe that play even comes into the 11th house, like, you know, work hard, play hard kind of energy. Finding that balance here with the Strength card, understanding that there has to be like that feminine, masculine energy, that ebb and flow. Focusing on your health will be a priority as well this month. I'm not really seeing the 6th house anywhere else. I mean, I did mention Virgo, even though the Empress is in Virgo, it's more Libra, Taurus, but clearly Virgo wanted to show up. Well, Virgo's here on the King of Pentacles. So yeah, the health is all about the 6th house, right? The 6th house is health, day-to-day routine, the mundane. I think you're really understanding that you need to honor the vessel that carries you and find some sort of balance. So that play, fun, you know, understanding that there has to be like laughter, joy in your life, as much as you are working and, you know, burning that midnight oil and focusing on your careers. You do, or your career. You do have a lot of really beautiful new beginnings starting this month. So I think that's something for you to celebrate and be really grateful for, just in general. I'm going to move this over here. I did this with this other group and I kind of liked how it looked. So let me do that. Now, before we dive into love, I do want to pull out, this is it the light workers or light keepers deck, and it has a bunch of deities, masters, teachers, loved ones, ascended masters. Like, it's just a deck with a bunch of different teachers. And I was really called to pull this deck for this reading because Sagittarius, which we are in Sagittarius season towards the end of November and into December, Sagittarius is the expanded knowledge. It's higher learning. It's the 9th house. Okay. It is also long distance travel as well. Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Yeah, I mean, we can see that here in your reading. I really feel like with this Page of Cups, the more that I'm looking at it and the more that I'm tuning in and really peeling away the layers and pulling at the core energy, this above receiving messages from people wanting to go out with you, wanting to have fun with you, this is you receiving downloads. And I think I said that right in the beginning. I really feel like you're so tuned in and tapped in right now that you're going to be getting a lot of messages pertaining to the direction that you need to take. And that direction of where you need to go and what you need to do is really, really powerful right now. It's almost like you're being guided towards the direction that you need to take in order to see the success that you desire. It's like, I don't know if this resonates. Tell me if it does in the comments below, but the message that I'm getting is like, it almost feels like it's you working and doing all the stuff that you need to get done in order for, you know, your business to be successful. But it also doesn't feel like you. It feels like there's a higher energy or a higher version of yourself working through you. And that's what's helping you to really just get grounded, really focused, and really present on your success, on your victory. You may even feel at times where you're like, where is this energy or this inspiration or where are these ideas coming from? They're just, it's like you're just in flow. It's actually a very beautiful energy the more that I tap into it. And I think the more that you play, the more that you have fun, the more that you really tap into this feminine energy, the more that things are going to become available to you. It's almost like you're out having fun with your friends and then all of a sudden, boom, you get a download, you know? That's really what I'm feeling here. There's strong Leo presence considering that it's right smack dab in the middle of your reading. We've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Libra. Yeah. You know, I'll say this again. I really feel like this is the month that you are able to set the right foundations to propel you forward in 2023. Manifesting during new moons will be very powerful for you. If you want to join me for the new moon ceremony on the 23rd of November, the link is in the description box below, okay, to enroll to the new moon ceremony in Sagittarius. It's a very powerful ritual. I lead you through it. It's really fantastic. We got a lot of fun when we do it. There's a lot to manifest coming up. So if you want to join me, that's how you can. It's in the description box below. But yeah, this is beautiful. Let's get into your love here, see what else we can uncover for love. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Babe, whether you want to accept it or not, Taurus is also here, very present. Leo again, Aquarius, and Sagittarius, Scorpio here. The eagle also is known as Scorpio. Whether you want to accept it or not, this wheel is turning in your love life. I do feel like some of you may be resistant to opening up to love. I keep seeing these two together. Do they keep calling to you? They're really calling to me. If you're King of Pentacles and you're wanting to attract a woman, she's coming. Ditto. It's this feels very uh like a very powerful financially abundant connection, okay? You know, for some of you, I really do feel like you're afraid of love, like you're not really sure if love is for you or if you're ready for love, or you know, what does love look like? I am feeling like those of you that are older have maybe been single for a long time, and I'm, you know, you're feeling a little bit weary. You know, how do I open up to love? Like, what does that look like for me? Healing family issues. Yeah, I think whether you like it or not, you are transforming and your manifestations are opening up doors here for you. So the Four of Pentacles, reconciliation, someone from the past is returning. You know, maybe you don't want to give them a second chance and you don't have to. But to me, sometimes a reconciliation means like it's either a person from your past life is coming in, or the other thing that I get sometimes is that you're finally being able to release the pain that this person from the past has caused you. Like the reconciliation is like sitting down with the energy of whatever like harm or hurt they caused you and saying, okay, you know what? Yes, they hurt me. Yes, they did this. Yes, whatever. Okay. However, I'm going to heal from that so that I can move on. And you do have a new beginning here. Okay. You got two new beginnings happening this month. All right. Pile two or group two, 10 of Cups. Look at that. Knight of Swords, yeah. Somebody definitely wants to have some type of communication with you when it comes to your love life. You've been working so hard at manifesting this 10 of Cups. Don't be afraid of letting it into your life. Like, be willing to be vulnerable. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. It almost makes me feel like this person is ready. Like this person's like, please take my pentacle. Let's start this solid, beautiful new beginning. I'm ready to build a strong foundation with you. Like, I'm here for you. I will, you know, work through whatever you need to. I'm not going anywhere. They're so confident in themselves and they're so solid and stable and secure and grounded. They're just overall such a good person. And I don't want you to lose out on an opportunity with somebody because of the fears that you have, that you're going to experience, you know, pain and suffering. I do feel like whoever you dated in the past may have been very sharp-tongued or may have said things below the belt. And I do feel like you're a little bit sensitive sometimes, and that's not a bad thing. Listen, like, I'm the type of person who can definitely be very sensitive. Like, my feelings can get hurt. And I do feel like, you know, you might have a harsh exterior or a rough exterior, but inside you're a big mush. And in your relationships, you just want to speak kindly and full of love to each other. And so when whatever happened to you in the past with this person who's really sharp tongued and who like hurt you, I do feel that you're afraid that like the next person is going to be like that, but they're not like this. They're really not. This person is very stable. Whether the Empress or the King of Pentacles, they're very stable. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, they're coming very stable to you, okay? They are somebody who has done their work. They are somebody who understands the balance and the ebb and flow of life. They're mature and they're willing to put in the work with this Two of Pentacles. They're willing to be the give and take, or to do the give and take dance, whatever it is that you need in order to make this happen. Like, they want that 10 of cups with you. So it's really up to you if you're going to be victorious in love or not. You know, while you're growing your finances, awesome sauce. I do feel here it's like it's up to you. If you really want it, then you're going to have to be vulnerable. All right. If you want to book a session with me, a cosmic coaching session, if you want to join the StarSea Academy and learn on your own pace, if you want to work with me in any other capacity, pick up your amulet or join me for the new moon ritual, take a look at the description box below, okay? This is your reading for December 2022. Oh my God, I almost said 23. 2022. I'm going to move on to group number 3 now. Thank you so much, pile 2 or group 2. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, pile or group number 3. This is going to be your reading for December 2022. Career, finance, general overall energy, love, and romance. The amulet that you got, or the amulet that you picked, is Athena, which is named after the goddess of Athena, right? Wisdom, strength, war, okay? The strawberry quartz and the garnet, your solar plexus is very activated this month. So creativity, birthing new ideas, all right? This, wow, okay, nice. 10 of Pentacles starting off your reading. The 8 of Cups, walking away from the things in your career and your finances that are just not like they're not making things happen for you. Wow, and the Hierophant. Yeah, lots of conformity here. Lots of you really understanding the importance of going after the things that you desire. Sorry, I just noticed that this is crooked. All right, sorry, group 1. Where were we? All right, so the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the Hierophant. You're going to be so focused on your career and your finances this month. Very much the priority. Your mind is going to be on teaching and evolving. It's very interesting. The Hierophant's connected to Taurus, and you know, this is about conformity, traditions, spirituality, spiritual evolution. And Sagittarius season is all about higher learning, travel, expansion, hope, optimism. It's Jupiter, right? And I really feel like this month you're walking away from the things that are no longer serving you in order for you to be able to attract the abundance that you desire. And it's almost like you've realized the path forward in order to have this 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles. You're very financially stable this month as well, very financially focused, okay? Now, it's interesting. Look at the general overall themes. I'm wondering if something is happening in your love life. This feels very much love life here. I'm not going to put it down at the bottom. I do feel like you are making some really, like, wow, the warrior within you has been activated. The wisdom of Athena, the warrior of Athena, you've been activated, and you're really focusing on releasing the emotional baggage that is no longer serving you. With that 5 of Swords, that 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah. You know, I know this looks scary a little bit here, but I think what you're realizing is that not everyone is necessarily destined to be with you as you are moving forward in your career, in your personal life, in all aspects of your life. I think you're really taking note of the people who may have taken advantage of you, you know, because even though, yes, we have, yeah, look at that. Whoa, dude, I don't know if you left somebody in the cold. I don't think somebody left you, but maybe they did. But look, at the end of the day, this person is not for you. Like, straight up. Jeez, yeah. That's why you got warrior energy. Because why? Look at that. You're the Queen of Cups, the Tower, the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Cups, High Priestess, the King of Wands. Yeah, listen, babe. I know that this might at this time feel very like rough, okay, or feel very emotionally driven. And that's why you picked Athena, because she is the warrior goddess and she is full of wisdom. There's a part of you that knows that this needed to happen, that this thing, situation, whatever needed to like wrap up. Maybe during the new moon, you're having revelations. That's the 23rd of November. If you're watching this before then, join me for the new moon ritual. Tickets are in the description box below. Look at that, Star Mother. Yeah, this is all about you prioritizing yourself. I think with the new moon in Sagittarius, hope, optimism, a new chapter, look, your cards are even like just flying out. You're realizing that it's really important for you to prioritize the interpersonal relationships that you have, and that the people that are in your life that are not serving you for your highest good need to go. And yeah, you're expanding, you're growing, you're learning, you're on this path, you've made a choice, absolutely, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to hurt. You know, it's almost like it's a bittersweet. And I sympathize with you because I've gone through this journey in the past, and quite frankly, for those of you that have known me and have been watching my channel evolve over the last few years, when I started on YouTube, I started doing the weekly tarot readings and I loved it and I had so much fun doing it. And then the more and more that I was doing it, the more and more I realized that it wasn't in alignment with who I was. Like I had fallen out of alignment a little bit and gotten stuck in the rut of needing to do, even though I didn't want to, and it didn't feel fulfilling. Like I was in conflict with myself. And releasing that over the past few months and starting this new channel and focusing on spirituality and empowerment on the other channel, like what ended up happening for me, what ended up unfolding for me was this realization that I had to grieve a loss here. Right? I had to grieve knowing that I was following my intuition. And I see myself here, and I'm not talking about myself because this isn't about me, but I'm sharing this because I think that's what you're going through too. I think you're grieving the old parts of you. I think you're grieving the things that you need to release about yourself. And Athena is here to remind you that you're the warrior, right? You're the warrior. You've chosen this path for a particular reason. Even this ginormous rose quartz ball, like that self-love, like holding on to some rose quartz if you have any. I know this is strawberry quartz, but rose quartz as well. Like there's just something about you that is so powerful. And rather than being angry with yourself or being upset about the situation or whatever, this is almost like grieving and releasing, because the new moon will offer you all this opportunity to really expand, to really grow, to really propel yourself forward in your career, in your finances, in all aspects of your life. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see. I'm realizing that these cards are really big and you can't sometimes see the full screen. Now, the other thing that I want to mention to you as well is in the career and the finances, you've recognized also that there are certain things that you got to let go of. They're just not serving you. And so you have to release those aspects of yourself, no matter how difficult, no matter how scary, no matter how hard it may be, right? Because you're so focused on your long-term goals. You can't keep playing small. You can't play small here and expect to grow, love bug. It's just, one of these things is not like the other. You get what I'm saying? It's just not possible. Right? It's just really, really not. And so you got to understand that there's certain things you're going to have to let go. You got to start that blank page here with the new moon. Okay. You are going to be successful, career and financials. Absolutely. Like you got the 10 of Pentacles here. You're solid. It's just about releasing the things that are not helping you to get to that next level. Maybe you're growing your business, maybe you're evolving, maybe, it's time for a raise, or it's time for you to move into a higher position. Whatever is happening here, there is grief because we have to let go of the old versions of us that no longer align with where we're going. The Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, I've talked that ad nauseum. I do feel like some of you are releasing a relationship as well, a karmic connection, but you know that it's time. like you know it. So stop holding on to it, you know, like it's time for it to happen. Also, your friendships are evolving as well. Like it almost makes me feel like you're going through the death and rebirth energy right now. And there's a part of you that's like, I don't want to go through this. Why can't things stay the same while I grow? But if you grow, things aren't staying the same. Do you get what I'm saying? If you grow, things aren't staying the same. So you can't grow and expect things to stay the same. It's just not possible. Okay. And with the star mother, you need to nurture, honor, and love yourself at this time. It's such a priority. Even with this Queen of Wands energy here as well, or Queen of Cups, like you have to honor your emotions, your feelings. You have to honor this journey that you're on rather than trying to fight it. I do feel like some of you are very strong. Okay. Like you have a very strong character. Maybe you have to sit in your masculine a lot. Maybe you've gone through a lot of trauma, a lot of suffering, but this is all happening for you, not to you, right? And you got to honor that and take care of yourself right now. You got to almost like grab yourself and baby yourself, right? Like rock yourself. Honor your heart, honor the journey that you're on, okay? With a friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I think some of your friends are also evolving, but I also think some of your friends are put in your life to really help you, to really support you, and to really show you the path forward. Maybe you have friends who are really successful. Maybe you have friends who, are at that level that you want to aspire to be at. And I think you have to really just understand that not everyone can come on the journey, and you have to focus on the friends who will grow and evolve with you versus the friends who are going to hold you back. It's like very big messaging that's coming through. With Dwaj Kual, Karma, Dharma unfolding, remember that you're on the path, take one step at a time to happiness. Yeah, absolutely. Like this is all about you taking the proper steps in order to follow through with your life purpose. Dharma is all about your life purpose, what you're here to do, okay? You're Dharma for the universe, and you have really big job here, big job with the Hierophant, okay? So don't try and make yourself be a small person to fit in. Just don't do that. Because you weren't meant to fit in. You are meant to stand out, okay, group 3? With the 6 of Pentacles, the Death, and the 10 of Swords, listen, babe. You need balance in your relationships romantically, and let's get real. It wasn't happening. That balance that you were seeking, no, it was all you. You. You were giving, you were giving, you were giving, and now it's time for it to end. I think you also realize that too. You also realize that you are giving way too much to somebody that didn't even deserve you. Somebody that didn't even understand how beautiful, how amazing, how special, how unique, how deserving you were. And this is why I say you're grieving these old parts of yourself. It's almost like you've put to death this old part of you that just accepted, lesser than, that just accepted mediocrity. Children, 6 of Pentacles, maybe some of you had kids with this person and you literally gave up your life, to be a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, and you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, because they were creating so much suffering in your life. Group 3, when I was going through my separation, one of the people that I was working with, that's too many, I just need one more, please. One of the people I was working with, she said this to me. She's like, in your relationships, look at that. Pay attention to the red flags. She said, in your relationship, if you were to break down a week, out of 100%, she's like, what's the percentage that you're having a good time? And what's the percentage that you're fighting, feeling drained, arguing, feeling mad, feeling frustrated, and all that stuff? And I remember looking at her. She was a divorce coach. And I remember looking at her and I said to her, like, 80% rage, angry, fighting, feeling sad, hopeless, crying, depressed, all that stuff, and like 20% good. And every week she would ask me that when I would go see her. And every week I'd tell the same thing, like 70%. Like the bad always outweighed the good. And I'm seeing that the bad always outweighs the good in this connection that you just left or you will be leaving or letting go of. And, she sat with me one day and she said, Charlene, why? I keep talking about myself and I don't mean to, but I really feel like your journey is very similar to mine. And that's why I need to share these parts of myself with you, because it's in sharing this with you that you're going to know you're not alone, group 3. when she said to me, she's like, Charlene, she's like, you know, is this how you want to live the rest of your life? And I was like, no. And she's like, okay, so what are you going to do? And I kept saying to her, well, you know, we've built all this stuff together, la, 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 like we built this life. And she's like, again, is this how you want the rest of your life to look like? Because you can build with somebody new. You can have everything you've ever wanted in a relationship with somebody new. And I was like, this is true. And she's like, you're young and whatever. Even if you don't feel like you're young, it's never too late to start. I talk about that in my 11 pieces of advice video on my main channel. I'll tag it here so you can watch it after. But she was so right, you know, she was so right about so much. And I think here it's you really recognizing, like, if you have kids with this person, is this what you want to teach your child? Do you want to teach your child that this is the type of toxic relationship that you have with people? I don't think so. Right? And if you don't have children with this person is never going to be able to be that right mom or dad for you. 8 of Swords. Yeah. This person is also, I feel like this person that you're leaving or will be leaving or have recently left is very financially irresponsible. There's such a burden in your life. Oh my God. Like, I just see headache after headache after headache. And I get it. I get that you may have had good sexual chemistry. Jay Shetty talks about this in one of his videos where he says that there's 5 fundamental values to a healthy relationship. The career, sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. There's sexual chemistry, there's the finances, there's spirituality, mental and emotional. And I think that all you have going with this person is the romantic, the sexual chemistry. Like, there's not much else here that really bonds you two together. And having one of the 5 is just not going to be a long-term relationship that's going to work out in your favor. And I think you're realizing this. I think you're having all these epiphanies. The wisdom of Athena is really being bestowed upon you. And it's a harsh reality, right? Like, it can feel very very difficult for your ego to accept these parts of you. But at the end of the day, group number 3, you know, you have this massive choice to make. What are you going to do? Are you going to stay in something that makes you miserable and unhappy, where you're challenged and you can't even create your 10 of Pentacles with this person because they're just so damn irresponsible and they're always causing problems? Or are you going to release them and let them go so that you can make space for the new moon, for new energy to come in that will be in alignment with, you know, your life, your soul purpose, the direction that you want to take in your life? I think it's a really big question to ask yourself. And if you want to join me for the Sagittarius new moon ritual, it's happening on November 23rd. The link is in the description box to enroll. I would welcome you, because here's this beautiful energy to plant new seeds of optimism, hope, joy, and to really expand your consciousness. Like, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is all about luck, expansion, you know, just long-term plans. It's very grand, very big. And here's this beautiful opportunity for you to start doing that instead of thinking that you deserve something so small, so crappy in your life, because you don't. If you want to book a session with me or enroll over at StarSea Academy and learn at your own pace, take a look at the description box below. Ditto if you want to purchase Athena. That's what I've got for you, group number 3. Okay, I'm sending you so much love and strength. Like, I think it's so important that you have to prioritize yourself. You first, you second, you third. Even if you have kids, you know, you can't give from an empty glass. You have to be full. All right. You got to be solid and strong for them. Okay. Sending you all my love. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 4. If you picked Soul or the 4th pile, this is going to be your reading for December 2022. So, yes, I have a boo-boo on my finger, so I apologize for the Band-Aid. This piece has the following stones: Sunstone, Rose Quartz, Citrine, and Moonstone. This is a massive activation of your solar plexus and your heart chakra. So, one of the biggest things that I'm feeling when I'm looking at this piece, and I didn't do this with the other readings, but for you, I felt very important, is this activation of you believing in yourself, having enough self-love, feeling like you are worthy enough of being able to actually go after what it is that you desire. And more importantly, above that, being able to see and manifest the new opportunities into your life, especially pertaining to things that are very creative in your life. So whether that's a new job, a new business, or whether that's, sorry about that, the camera looked like it was a little bit blurry and I wanted to make sure you all had a great image while we were doing this reading. So anyways, yeah, creativity, okay, new opportunities, new opportunities, creativity, new beginnings. This almost makes me feel like you're giving birth to a project. Some of you could literally be wanting to get pregnant or giving birth to a child. But above that, what I'm really seeing is new beginnings when it comes to your creativity and giving birth to new projects, okay? This is your career and your finances. That's how we always start off. Then we dive into the general energy and then love and romance. So you got Judgment, Six of Cups, and the Chariot. You're definitely taking charge here. Even like the children there, right? Like I'm telling you, you're planting some type of seeds when it comes to your career and your finances. Maybe some of you have been experiencing some financial difficulty. And finally, this month, group number 4, oh, that was Willow. And finally, group number 4, you're in this place here where you are able to attract these new opportunities, to set the stage, to take charge, to lead, and to go after them. It really makes me feel here with this Judgment card that you all have answered a call from the universe. Like the universe turned around and said to you, it's time now. It's time for you to follow this journey. It's time for you to, step into yourself, to go after what you desire, to take control of your career and your finances, to start this new business, to, do these new things. And of course, what ends up happening when you do that, when you listen to the call from the universe, is you're finally in alignment. You're finally in control. You're finally having the courage to go after the things that you deserve and that you desire. It's like this stepping into this powerful energy. And with the Six of Cups here, I feel like this is something you've been wanting to do for a really, 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 really long time, group number 4. You've been wanting to do this for so long. And I bet that there was just always this part of you inside that was like, I'm not sure if you're good enough for it, or I don't know if you're going to be successful, or what if you fail, or what if this doesn't work out how you thought it was going to work out? All these like self-limiting beliefs, these doubts. I do want to point out also this planting the seeds, this setting the intentions, the stuff that we were talking about earlier when it comes to your career and your finances. You got the seventh house in astrology, but at the bottom of the deck, you got the new moon and you got the Sagittarius new moon love bugs. Oops, sorry, let me do it this way. So if you want to join me on November 23rd for the Sagittarius new moon, come join me, be a part of this. Let's plant some seeds. Literally, it says planting seeds, setting intentions. This career, the shift that you've been wanting to do, it's here for you. I feel it so strongly. It's here for you. You've been going through the ringer. Like, I would be lying if I said maybe the last little bit hasn't been the easiest for you. Learning a lot of lessons, a lot of transformation, and Scorpio season will do that to you, right? When I'm recording this, we are still in Scorpio season. This death and transformative energy is very present in your day-to-day, and it's part of what you need to experience right now in order to elevate, in order to evolve. Soul is actually designed after the sign Leo, and you have pride here. So there is pride that you are taking in your career, in your finances, in your endeavors. Your mantra card says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Take a look at the astrology card you got. This is the 7th house of partnerships. Now, really important to note that the 7th house does deal with long-term relationships, marriage, contracts, but it also deals with agreements and business partnerships and cooperation and collaboration and commitment as well. And so I feel like this is this house is not only playing a role in your career and your finances, but also in your love. And we're going to get to this at the end, because I know you're eyeing these love cards and you're going, is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is exactly what you are thinking it is. Okay. That is the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So definitely some massive changes here happening for you in your love life, but we'll talk about that in just a minute. Okay. I do want to continue on. Oops, sorry. My apologies for that. Didn't realize I was smashing and hitting things and doing all this stuff. Still getting used to doing the layouts like this and making it perfect for you. What else am I seeing here? Now, yeah, when it comes to your career, your finances, this is you taking charge. Go get it. Go start this business. Go after your dreams. Believe in yourself, okay? You got this. Like, I can't reiterate this enough. It's time for you to follow through with your dream career, with your dream, the thing that you've always wanted to do in your life. It's time. It is time, okay? It is time for you to do that. Now, let's take a look at the general overall energy, because I know some of you are looking at this going, oh my God, what's happening? Five of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles. This to me automatically screams your career, your finances. I don't think it has anything to do with love. I really feel like you've been put through the ringer in your career. I think you've been really assessing, reviewing, transforming, shifting. I think that you realize that the old career that you had, or the old way that you were making money, was just not fulfilling you anymore. It just felt so stagnant, so blasé. It was just, it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. It wasn't what you wanted it to be. It just wasn't it. And finally, here's this opportunity for you to do some healing and create balance in your finances and your career. Like finally creating some balance, finally creating some new revenue streams, and also healing. Like for some of you, I am getting this message that you may have been let go from your career, or maybe it was one of those things where you're just like, it doesn't fit anymore. Like, why am I here? What am I doing here? Why am I here? I don't want to be here anymore. And it doesn't mean that just because you don't want to be there, that it's easy to let go of it. Sometimes, sure, yeah, it is. But also, there's pain. You're releasing something that you were around for a while. And this is you finally understanding and appreciating that there needs to be some sort of balance in your life in order for your career and your finances to be successful. And what I mean by that is that if you are doing a job just because it's paying you your bills, there's a lack of love or appreciation or celebration for it. And I think you got to this point where you're just like, I can't just do something because it makes me money. I also have to feel fulfilled in it as well. And that feeling fulfilled, right? That feeling fulfilled is where you're at right now, where you're finally following this new path to fulfillment. And it's also going to restore financial balance in your life. Like, be prideful, believe in yourself, know that you are capable, know that you can do it, know that you are worthy, know that it is possible, know that it is there. Now, when we look at this Holy Amethyst, which is from the Light Keepers deck, I normally don't use this deck for any of the readings that I do, unless I'm doing a private session with someone. But considering that Sagittarius season is upon us, starting on the 21st of November, and considering that this reading is for December, I wanted to honor, and I felt very called to use this deck because the ninth house, which is ruled by Sagittarius, is not only Jupiter, so it's expansion, it's luck, it's massive blessings, but it's also expanded learning, higher learning. And I think that your connection to the divine realm, the spirit realm, angels, masters, teachers, loved ones, etc., is all playing a massive role for you this month, where you're finally recognizing, you're finally realizing, you're finally experiencing this whole new way of seeing things. And with Holy Amethyst, divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. It just confirms this whole journey of your career and your finances that you've been experiencing. You've been on this massive shift, this massive evolution, this incredibly powerful transformative change. Now, I do have to say, with the Three of Swords being the middle of your reading and death there, look, babe, sometimes we got to be able to mourn the pain, the suffering, the challenges, the difficulties in order to, oh, that's a lot. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you what just fell. Look at this. I don't think, and this is at the bottom of the deck, align and share your voice. Look at that. You are meant to, at this time, embrace birthing this new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. We literally were just talking about that in the beginning. I was talking about that in Soul as well. I was feeling it so strongly. It was such a powerful, potent energy here for you. Right? This is you finally, like, it's like you've been in this metamorphosis stage, or like, you know, the caterpillar in its chrysalis stage. And here you are finally transforming, shifting, evolving, growing. Like here, it's finally here. Like you've done it, you made it happen. And let go of the old you. Stop, you know, I don't want to say stop mourning because I can't tell you to do that, but realize that the more that you mourn the old you, the less that you'll have access to space to create the new you. Okay. And the new you is ready to be born. So embrace the new you. Now let's dive into your love reading because there's some juicy stuff happening here. I am definitely seeing that with the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. There is either a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, I will mention Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. So those are some pretty prominent placements here. There are new developments happening for you in your love life this week, or this month. Venus, the wedding, attraction. Oh, I said Venus because of the 7th house. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, look. For those of you that have been searching high and low for this person to enter into your life, babe, they're here. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Here they are. Here they are. I think that somebody is going to be making an offer to you. If you are in a relationship, ooh, some of you may have broken up with a Cancer. I'm not going to take these because they just kind of flopped out. But some of you may have been in a relationship with a Cancer. I just want 3, please. Oh, okay. No, that's 4. Okay. So I'm just going to sit with this for a minute. There's a big love story here that's really unfolding for a lot of you. I'm not sure if some of you separated with somebody to get with somebody else, or for others of you, this person is finally coming in and giving you an offering. They're finally here ready to commit. They're finally here ready to have some type of higher commitment with you. Yeah, there is expansion here. They're ready to build a life with you. They're ready to create something so powerful and so beautiful with you. But with this attraction card and the Queen of Cups, you have to just be in this very divine energy, taking care of your vessel, taking care of your body, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, honoring your vessel, okay? Maybe, you know, if you do gym or yoga or whatever, that self-care, that self-love, that's there. Look at that Page of Wands. Yeah, this person's coming in to offer a commitment to you. Very unexpectedly, I will assume that many of you don't see that come. Look at that attraction, the moon. Wow. This person just like will worship the ground that you walk on. They are so into you. They are going to just be so enamored by all these aspects of you. Ace of Cups. Yeah. High Priestess, and the stay optimistic about your love life. Look, I have a feeling whatever side you're on, because I can't tell, I don't know if you're on the receiving end or on the giving end of this, but whatever side that you're on, you may feel like there is a lot of fear about the heartache, the heartbreak, the pain, and the suffering that you've experienced. A lot of your past wounds are really being triggered right now, group number 4, but they're meant to trigger you so that you could transmute them, right? That healing energy of the rose quartz into the solar plexus, right? Believe creation. Like, it's like finally learning to know that, yeah, you're worthy. You're worthy of receiving this beautiful love. Yeah, absolutely. You're worthy of being with a partner who's going to, worship the ground you walk on. Yeah, absolutely. You have the ability to attract this very, very attractive person into your life and create some type of commitment and relationship with them. Yeah, absolutely. This person is into you. It almost makes me feel like 3D you doesn't want to believe it, but higher self you here with the high priestess is like, hello, hello, it's here, it's time, right? So it's like loving and honoring and respecting that and knowing, like, yeah, why? My girlfriend said this to me once, and I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share this quick little story with you. I sent my girlfriend a photo of this very attractive guy that I found on, or not photo, video of this very attractive guy, because he was posting about, standing up for the women of Iran. And my girlfriend is Persian. So I sent it to my girlfriend. I was like, look at this cutie. And automatically, it was 1, because he was attractive, and 2, because he was standing up for the women or women. And my girlfriend, instead of saying like, oh, where'd you find him? Or, instead of making a comment that like, I wouldn't, it would be impossible for me to date him, she was like, oh my God, is this your new boyfriend? Like, her initial reaction to this extremely attractive guy wasn't that it was impossible for me to date him, or that I would never be able to attract such a great catch physically. It was automatically like that. I could totally see you with somebody like that. And I'm sharing that story with you because I don't think you realize how attractive you are. I don't think you realize how much of a catch you are. I don't think you realize how powerful and potent and beautiful you are. The high priestess from a sexual perspective is next level. The moon, attraction, the queen of cups, the ace of cups, babe, you are everything. Even if you're king of king of wands are some of the hottest men out there. Like, you are divine. When we look at the tarot, the wands suits and the cup suits are the most attractive. And then we look at the pentacles, and then we look at the swords, right? The physicality for cups, a female, gorgeous. And for wands, a man, gorgeous. And so I really think that, yeah, you're not even seeing this. You're not seeing how much of a catch you are, not just physically, but just overall as a human being. And this month, when this person ends up coming in and making this offer, it's really going to bring up a lot of your triggers, a lot of your fears, a lot of your insecurities. And even at the bottom of the deck, I've got the 4 of Pentacles, and I've got the 10 of Swords, and I've got the Tower. Yeah, like, your whole life is going to be rocked. Your whole life. Look, and he's got a mask here, because wearing the fake masks, that's not going to happen anymore, baby. You have to love yourself for who you are. That's why you've experienced this massive transformation right now. And December is this opportunity for you to see, wow, when I step into my authenticity, when I step into my truth, when I step into who I am, I attract effortlessly. And there's a video over at my main channel, Charlene Lizette, that talks all about being able to attract everything that you want. So I'm going to make sure I pin it right now here up on the screens for you. So if you want to go watch that now, and that's your reading for this month. It's so beautiful, so powerful, so much confidence here, so much beauty, love, harmony. And if you want to join me for the new moon session, or if you want to book a session with me or work with me or pick up the amulet, take a look at the description box below, right? Yeah, I'm so happy for you. This is actually such a beautiful energy to connect with at this time. All right, we'll see you on the next video. See you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.